What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with my all tea, all shade, love and marriage Huntsville season 3, episode 19, season finale review. I tried doing this review last night. I actually posted for the 55 of you who actually saw the first few minutes of it, but when I watched it back, the audio was all messed up. So I'm praying to God that this one comes out the way it needs to. If you guys have not watched my interview with Vanessa R. Tracy, Melody's mom, it is up right now. You do not want to miss it. She dropped some juicy tea. Also, speaking of Miss Vanessa, she has released her children's book that she discussed with us. Here is the imagery right here. You can visit her website to purchase the children's book. I will be purchasing some, of course, for my little cousins and stuff for Christmas. It will be a great stocking stuffer. Support Black business. Support a just fantastic woman of God. Just a beautiful woman and a beautiful spirit. Support her endeavors. Buy the book. Check it out. Shout out to Miss Vanessa doing big things. Also, my interview with the cast members of my movie Paper Heart. The Yada interview, he plays Murder, is up right now. And the interview that I did with Robin Rose, who plays Lennon, is also up tomorrow on Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time. My interview with Kristen Clark, who plays Scotland, will be going live. And then Friday, December 3rd, my interview with Don Brumfield from VH1's Black Ink Crew Chicago. He plays Knight, the leading man in my film. That interview will be up. And next Saturday, December 4th, is my STL movie premiere of Paper Heart. For those of you that got tickets, can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be a great event. The Detroit premiere is the following week. That information can be found on the interviews, on the interview videos in the description box. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be at the Detroit one because I'm starting radiation, but hopefully and prayerfully, like I said, for those of you that got the St. Louis tickets, I will see you there. After that, a few weeks after the premieres, it will be available on Tubi and IMDb to stream. Can't wait for the rest of you all to see the movie. Now let's get into my review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So the the episode starts off with Mel's video premiere. It's coming up and she's not inviting Bitch Tail because they argue too much, and frankly she just don't want them there, and I wouldn't want them there neither. So Tiffany comes by her office to help her interview some interns. Tiffany tells her about the conversation that she had with Tisha at Destiny's little event. So Tiffany was like, she wants to know all this dirt. She literally said what's the dirt on Tiffany? Mel is shocked that, Tisha would even ask her some stuff like that, because that's not how you have a conversation or try to build a relationship with somebody, by asking them just to drop all their dirty secrets so we could be on an even playing field. Like, get to know me, allow me to open up to you. And from what I see this season, it doesn't seem like Tisha really tried to take the time to really get to know Tiffany for real. Maybe they did film together one-on-one and we just didn't get to see it, but I don't know. It was a weird thing to do, but this is Tisha. She has no coot or no home training. Look who her mama is. So it's the day of Mel's video premiere party, and she's having it at Storm's house. A part of me wonders, was Storm supposed to be like a friend to the show this season and she just didn't really make the cut? So Mel tells her business associate not to go easy on these interns, child, because she needs to know whether or not they're going to be able to make it in the Melody Holt business franchise. I wish we would have got to see these interns. That would have been nice. So Later on that night, everybody arrives in all white. It's an all white party. And I must say, this was the best I've seen Tiffany look all season, even though she was serving me Beyonce formation with the earrings and the necklace. But it still was a better look for her, not for me, but for her. Mel, of course, looks stunning in her beaded gown with the high slit. She had the built-in bodysuit that gave you thigh, honey, and gave you butt. I was like, yes, it was a low plunging V-neck. Yes, ma'am. Love the wig. And I don't even really like Mel with long hair, but I love the wig. Everything came together seamlessly. I love the look. Destiny's look to me wasn't that flattering to her figure. You know, the bandeau like little top thing that she had really wasn't sitting right on the boobs, and then the sarong skirt, it was just doing a lot, and it really wasn't giving what it needed to be giving. She has a wonderful shape, but it just didn't do anything to accentuate her curves and everything. Wanda, of course, came looking like a storm cloud or a used goddamn cotton ball. I don't even know how the hell she got into the event. Why was she even invited, goddamn? Tisha just had on a cute little, you know, fitted bodycon party girl dress. It looked like she got it from like Fashion Nova, some shit. It was cute for what it was. Didn't really care for Kimmi's outfit neither. She had on like a exaggerated top with some sequin pants. It just didn't go together. The top and the pants did not mix. And so Tiffany makes the comment that she imagined Martell would be there, and Destiny like, why the fuck would you think that Mel would invite him when you of all people have said that every time we get together all they do is argue? And I agree with Destiny, like, where the fuck that come from? Like, I don't know if Tiffany was just saying something to be saying something to make conversation, but that was a dumb statement to make. So Miss Vanessa tries to get Mel to dance, but Mel is in a mood. She's ready to go down to the party. She's already late. She does not like to be late. She's in a mood, I think, because something going on, a situation with the dog or whatever that she was trying to use for that night, and she just didn't really feel like being bothered. I didn't really like the way she was like, you know, pushing Miss Vanessa away, but you know how daughters get when, you know, we feeling some type of way and mamas be trying to, you know, cheer us up, and you just be like, mama gone, like, not right now, like, leave me the hell alone. But don't be doing Miss Vanessa like that, Mel. So Wanda tells Destiny, you know, as they're all having a group conversation, how to get a man. And first of all, Wanda would be the last person I would be talking to about how to get a man, because Wanda looked like she date niggas that drink Coke 45 and drink and smoke Benson and Hedges menthols. Like, absolutely not. So Tisha makes a joke about needing two husbands because, you know, her mom over there fucking with two men. And so everybody's laughing or whatever. And then Kimmi decides to make everything about her and say, it seems like all we do is end up talking about side pieces. And I'm like, is a hit dog hollering? Why do you think that everybody's trying to come for you? Now, maybe Tisha was, but not, I can't even say Tisha was in this situation, because she was making a joke about two husbands that ain't got shit to do with side pieces. Like, I don't know what's going on with Kimmi this season, but she just was leaving a bad taste in my mouth this season. I really feel like the producers told her she need to step it up or something, and she tried to step it up this way, the wrong way, because she's just creating unnecessary drama where it does not need to be. I just didn't really understand it. So, and everybody else was confused, like, what are you talking about? Kimmi was like, you know, Patricia was supposed to come. You know, that's the old girl that we saw on last week's episode. And she was like, you know her, my friend, that introduced us. And Tisha like, yeah, we know her. And I'm like, first of all, that was a weird way to introduce Patricia and this conversation, knowing what we learned this episode. Thomas said, yeah, you know her, you remember her. They of course know her. Like, huh? So when Tisha was like, yeah, I know her, and she kind of like rolled her neck and said it with an attitude. So Kimmi and Maurice was like, what was that about? Tisha in a voiceover. This wasn't from her confessional. This was a voiceover. So they went and added this in last minute. We heard Tisha say in the voiceover, Patricia and I were actually sisters-in-law. She was married to Marceau's other brother, and then she broke his heart. Baby, when I tell you my mouth was on the floor, did not see that coming at all. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, this took this story to a whole other level. That Patricia is not only Kimmi's bestie for 20 years, But she also was friends with Kyle. We learned that last week for like 9 months, she said. But now we didn't dropped in the big boulder nugget that she was married to one of the Scott brothers. So this further goes to say what I was saying last week, that Patricia is the op and the problem. Patricia is a dirty, rotten scoundrel. Like, what? So Kimmi was like, I was hoping she would be here because she was the one that introduced us, and she knows that they were divorced at the time that she introduced us. I just want the conversation to end because two grown-ass motherfuckers signed a piece of paper before he ever moved to Alabama. And she just get the going off. And I'm like, what in the fuck? And like I said on last week's review, all of a sudden, Kimmi this season is trying to go to extra lengths to clear her name of not being a homewrecker and a side chick. Like I said, this is 3 seasons too late. You should have brought Patricia ass on her season 1 when this shit came up. It just came out of nowhere to me. The conversation about you being a side chick had already been deaded between you and Kyle. Y'all are on a better playing field. Y'all even filmed with her. Everything seemed to be solid. Y'all got a co-parenting situation going on. So I just felt like it was kicking up drama that didn't need to be kicked up. Now I know that Tisha or somebody, no, the guys were making jokes or whatever about side pieces or whatever doing a Vegas trip, but it was just that, a joke. I just feel like Kimmi was making a mountain out of a molehill and creating a storyline that didn't need to be dredged up again. I don't feel like she was that mad about them joking about, her being a side piece or whatever, the side piece conversation. It wasn't even that deep. So I just feel like she kicking up shit where it don't need to be kicked up. Now, when Kyle would bring her linebacker ass down to Alabama and charge your ass, you can't be sitting up here crying to Maurice saying you need to check it because you started this shit all over again. So even Maurice was like, whoa, calm down, Tiger. Like, what is all this aggression for? So Maurice says in his confessional, I lived in Michigan before I filed for divorce, and then I moved to Alabama to live with Patricia and Mark, his brother, while they were married. I didn't meet Kimmi until after I filed, and we didn't start dating until a year after that. So Patricia and Kimmi and Mark or whatever, all of them lived in Alabama, right? Maurice and I guess Kyle lived in wherever they lived, and then he moved. Maurice and Kyle lived in Michigan. He filed for divorce and then moved to Alabama to live with his brother and Patricia, I guess, until he get back on his feet. Patricia is his sister-in-law, which means she was Kyle's sister-in-law. So I'm trying to figure out how long was Patricia married to their brother Mark, because she said that she and Kyle was building a friendship for 9 months. So I'm guessing that this wasn't a very long-lived marriage. She said that her and Kimmi were besties for 20 years. They used to live down the street from each other, used to help each other with each other's kids, this, that, and the third. So, like I said, Patricia is the motherfucking problem. Patricia is the snake in this situation because it was just messy of her to hook up her best friend with her brother-in-law when she was already cool with his ex-wife. It's just something that you don't involve yourself into. Now, if they would have just met on their own and started hooking up, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the fact that you introduced them, that's just doing team too much. That's not girl code. That's just being messy. And like I said last week, her ass was the fucking problem. Not really so much Kimmi, because Kimmi don't owe Kyle anything. She didn't know Kyle. They lived in 2 different states. But Patricia, goddammit, is the goddamn problem. And I see why Tisha was rolling her neck. I don't like that bitch neither. She the goddamn problem. And Kyle should have been busting her upside the head and having an issue with her. Not so much Kimmi. So, Wanda and them still, she called heels, called herself going over to Miss Vanessa and asked her, can they talk? And Vanessa was like, do I have to? And I was like, no, you don't. And so she was like, is it going to be a good conversation? And Wanda told me, just come and talk. So they go over to the side, and Wanda talking about something. I hope we're in a better place. And Miss Vanessa was like, you don't give my daughter any advice because I'm not going to give yours any. And I was like, exactly. Basically saying, stay out of these kids situations and stop trying to get your little 15 minutes of fame because you're making a fool out of yourself. And so she was like, you know, when it comes down to what you think you know about me, ask me. And I 100% agree. Like, you don't know my story. You don't know anything. Come to me and talk to me. We grown. You know better. So Wanda Thomason, you know, it takes a village to raise a child. And Miss Vanessa said, not with mine. I got mine covered. I was like, yes, Miss motherfucking Vanessa, you better get her ass. Miss Vanessa says, because the advice you give her is jacked up. What kind of woman tells a woman to go back to something so toxic? This is what needs to happen for you and I to be in a good place. Stop giving my daughter jacked up advice. When it comes down to what you think you know about me, put a muzzle on it. Baby, I was like, come on, Miss Vanessa, I didn't even know you had it in you, girl. That's how you clear and read a bitch. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't get nasty. She didn't curse. She didn't, well, she did threaten her in a roundabout way, but she did it in a classy way, honey. That's how you get a honey together. She told her to put a muzzle on it. You put muzzles on dogs. Yes, ma'am. So Wanda Thompson, when it comes down to social media, you already know what's going to come out of that. I have a right to speak just like you have a right to speak on whatever you hear about Tisha and more so. And Miss Vanessa was like, our parenting skills are totally different. And I was like, exactly, they really are. Because you are giving us Mr. Rogers and she is giving us Jerry Springer. She was like, just know if you come to me like that again, the response is going to be the same. And I was like, ooh, Miss Vanessa, I'm so proud of you. So Miss Wanda in her confession gonna start. She know she need to shake a bone. She knows she gotta shake a bone. Some whatever that stupid shit she be saying. No, bitch, you got punked. You got punked and you got checked and you didn't have no motherfucking response for that ass because she made you look like a goddamn fool. So Tisha and Tiffany are talking about, you know, their conversation that they had at Destiny's event. Destiny and Kimmi are sitting right there. Tisha was like, you know, I just wanted to know what you did. I just wanted to know, what did you want more of in your marriage? Tiffany says, you know, we were working and not getting anywhere. So Kimmi jumps in and was just like, you know, we had to put our shit on Front Street. So when we choose to not want to be transparent as you might want us to be, that should be okay as well to you. Basically saying, if we don't want to share with you our situations, you should feel no way because you haven't really been forthcoming about your situation. But this is my issue with what Kimmi stated. Tiffany has been very forthcoming about who she is. She's been forthcoming about it in her confessionals and when she's had certain conversations with her husband or Mel or Destiny when they met up. I once again don't know if Kimmi took the time to film with her one-on-one. If she did, maybe we didn't get to see it. But for me and from our perspective of watching this show, it doesn't seem like Tisha or Kimmi tried or really wanted to really get to know her on that level to know anything more about her. And my other issue with that statement is her saying basically we all done put our shit out there and you aren't. You need to be issuing that statement to the chick sitting next to you, a la Destiny, because Destiny ain't told us shit about shit. We still don't know why her and LeBrick fucking divorced each other. We still don't know nothing about nothing, ma'am. So you need to be saying that to sis over here because we don't know shit about Destiny. We learned a little bit about her this season with her mother being, you know, a drug addict. We learned a little bit about her father. But other than that, we don't know shit about Destiny except for she is a divorced mama one with a business. Other than that, we don't know nothing else about her. So Tisha was like, you know, I'll give you an example of questions that you could ask. You said that you and Louis had sons. Y'all brought sons into the relationship or whatever. We're not gonna think to ask you, were they by your husband or somebody else? And I'm like, Tisha, do you listen to the shit that come out your mouth? You literally just said, you said that you and Louis had sons. Y'all brought sons into the relationship or whatever. Knock, knock. Tisha, When a person says they brought children into a relationship, that means they had children outside of the relationship, not with each other. So there's no reason for you to question or assume that the kids are his. Public education, Jesus Christ. So Tiffany was like, and that's fucking messy to ask somebody like Jalen. He's not Maurice's son. Kimmi in her confessional time, so I don't know how I got brought into the situation. Like, she was offended by her using her as an example. I'm like, she was just saying it as an example, Kimmi. This is what I'm saying about Kimmi. Like, she's taking the littlest things and making them to be the biggest thing. Like, Kimmi, what is going on with you? Girl, sit down. So Tiffany in her confession was like, don't take 5 seconds when we're in a large group setting to ask me questions like this. And I agreed with her on that, because Tisha, like, girl, you had all season to get to know me, bitch. Now you want to act like you care at the end? Sit down. So Mel finally comes out and makes her grand entrance, and she got this dog with her that don't want to walk. It just messed up her entrance, her entrance. And I was like, you should just let the dog alone. So she introduced the video, and do you guys want me to interview the love interest from Mel's video? I have the opportunity to. Let me guys know if you want to know more about him. He's a very handsome guy. Let me know down below in the comment section, do you want to interview with the love interest, ma'am? So the video gets to the lyrics when Mel was like, when you got a girl pregnant. Tisha in her confessional says, in Vegas, she said the song wasn't about Martell. Get that man his credit. She got to get that man shit. Because as we saw later on in this episode, this motherfucker Thompson, don't I deserve 50% of the money from this song? Or I need to get my lawyer. His broke ass gonna try to get any and everything that he can out of that woman, child. I ain't giving them shit. Nah, nigga, the song ain't about you. I'm gonna keep on lying and saying it ain't about your ass. So everybody congratulates her on the video. Tisha was like, ladies, did y'all like the video? Ladies, did y'all like the video? Ladies, did y'all like the video? Here come more so. I like the video, but I don't like the song. Girl, she was not talking to you. Are you a lady? Ooh. He talking about it's bashing my guy with a better looking guy. Well, that ain't a lie. That ain't a lie at all. But I'm like, girl, ain't nobody talking to you. Ugh. So Destiny pulls Mel to the side to tell her that she's proud of her, this, that, and the third. And then she comes with, but sometimes I be mad at you because you be dismissing that I don't have no village. What? Mel was looking at her like, I know you fucking lying. I know you did not pull me to the side to have this conversation at my video premiere party about you not having a motherfucking village. Now, I don't know if the producers put her up to this fuck shit and she fell for it once again, like she did last year with the whole chicken wing situation with Kimmi. But you better stop letting these producers use your ass. Because why would you do that to your friend? When Mel came to your event, she didn't make a big scene and this, that, and the third about you not, hitting her up to be a sponsor. She said what she said, and then even went on top of that to give your ass sponsorship money anyway after the motherfucking event. Which like I said, that was a flex that I would not have done. Fuck that. You ain't want me to be a sponsor, I wouldn't have been no motherfucking sponsor. But for you to pull her to the side at such a huge event as her bestie, to complain about you not having no village is beyond me. And it really made me look at Destiny different, because I've been side-eyeing her all motherfucking season, her and Mel getting into it, and it's just something about her that just gives me very much jealousy, and I'll go more into that in a second. So they flash back to Destiny at one of these events saying, I'm late because I don't have my mother. I don't have really help like that. So Destiny says, you started out married and, you got Martell present. You got your mama. You got Miss Merlene. My situation is different. And Mel was like, mine started to look different once I divorced Martell. Mel in her confession was like, I'm annoyed that my friend is pulling me to the side to talk about something that isn't mandatory right now. We should be dancing and having fun. Like, and I agree. Because let me tell you something. Saturday at my event, I wish one of my best friends would pull me to the side to have a conversation like this as something that's supposed to be a joyous and momentous occasion for me. Girl, I would be like, security, if you don't get this motherfucker out of my face, that's some hater shit. So Mel was like, you know, with you feeling like I dismissed your feelings, what can I do? And like I said, Mel is a better friend to me because she was, you know, really trying to keep calm, not get mad, be a friend to her, asking her, well, what is it that I can do to, you know, make your situation easier or better? Destiny said, you know, well, we need to step up for each other. I don't want you calling outside people to keep the kids, bring them to my house. Mel was like, Destiny, you know my kids don't be checking for you like that. This shit was funny and rude as fuck, but hey, Destiny, you opened the door and Mel walked through it. And Destiny talks to Martell Jr. loves me. Boss lady loves me to death. That's Mariah. And that's all it needs to be. So Mel was like, when you came to the photo shoot, they all were like, boring Destiny is here. And she gonna say, you shouldn't let them talk about an adult like that. Baby, I was speechless. Like, I know the fuck she didn't just tell that to that lady. Like, I can see if the kids had said a cuss word or something inappropriate, all they did was call you boring. That's not being disrespectful. That's being honest. And Mel is Mel is a better one than me. Mel had to laugh because it was one of them uncomfortable laughs like, I know this bitch did not just try me. I know this bitch just did not say that, but I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it cute. Mel was like, I don't need you to tell me how to parent. Whenever you feel you need something, reach out and let me know. If I'm available, I got you. Mel handled this situation so classy. You can tell she gets it from her mama, because anybody else would have cussed Destiny ass the fuck out. I don't know if Destiny was drunk. I don't know what was going on with her ass, but child. So Destiny was like, as we go forward, we are each other's village. And Mel was like, well, I have a village, you know. And Destiny told me, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mel was like, I don't feel no way about that. It's just that I'm good. And that's the reason why I feel like there's a little jealousy in there, because you mad because she got people there to help you and you don't. She's being a friend by saying, if I can be there whenever you need me to help you, if I'm available, I got you. But she mad that Mel has more people in her life to help her with her situation. But let me explain something to you, Tiffany. Destiny, whatever your name is. That's not Mel's responsibility to help you with your child. Where is LeBrick? Where is he at? You better take that baby on up there to that chicken shack and give him a bone and let him suck on it and let him be up there frying chicken with his daddy. Where is the daddy? Where is the pappy? Where is his grandmama on that side? The grandpa, the aunties and uncles and cousins or whatever. They probably don't like your ass. But where is the daddy? Where he at? But see, that's what you get for marrying a nigga named LeBrick in the first place. That's what you fucking get. That shit was doomed season 1 when you came your ass on this show and you told us that this nigga didn't even help your ass move into y'all marital home together while you was pregnant. We knew then that nigga didn't give a fuck about you. But that's your baby daddy's responsibility to help you with your son. Girl. So, Mel in her confession was like, Destiny is newly divorced with a baby and a new business. Why would I want to put extra on her to watch my 4 children? That don't make sense. And it don't. Destiny just wants something to complain about, and I see right through Destiny. Destiny uses everybody else and bullshit ass reasons as to have an attitude for a storyline. Because she don't want to tell her tea about her and LeBrick and her family issues or whatever else she got going on. She uses shit like this and the situation with Tiffany as a storyline so she don't have to open up about her real shit. I don't like her, Bernie. And she gives me hater spirit. So Mel was like, I'm not complaining about not having a village. I'm telling you, I got you. Destiny Thompson, you dismiss the fact when I say I don't. Mel is like, your complaint is about you don't have a village, and I'm saying I got you. That should be the end of it. Not but I got you too. We ain't talking about that. And at this point, that Mel is getting frustrated. He's like, bitch, what the fuck more do you want from me? I'm telling you, I got you. Destiny Thompson, we are talking about that. You talking about I don't have you. Mel was like, I never said that. And so Destiny was like, so do I? Mel was like, I've said that multiple times. This time I didn't hear it. And Mel was like, you did. You're hearing what you want to hear. So what I'm not going to do with you, Destiny, at my video premiere party is talk about no damn village. And Destiny talking about something, and I get pushed to the side like I always do. You see that? You see that little comment? Now she tried to joke it off, play it off, but nah, shit like that, you got to be careful when you hear people say little shit like that. And I've been peeping all season her saying little shit like that. Are you mad because Mel booked and busy? Like, she gives me one of them people that want you to be on her level and not surpass her and what she got going on. Huh? Everybody ain't got time to just be sitting up on the phone and talking and kikiing. We got shit to do, girl. Huh? Anywho, so they go back over to the group and everybody is shocked that it was them over there arguing. Mel in her confession was like, there's a group that likes to talk about Tiffany and her bad time, and this is bad timing, and I 100% agree. So they show the guy jokingly getting down on his knee to propose to Mel. She actually posted on her Instagram that was from her team of people that works for her. They gave her this really pretty diamond ring as a congratulations. So in walks bitch tail child as Mel is taking a picture with the love interest from her video, and he asks to speak to her, and she goes over to the side very much annoyed and irked, and he coming there thinking he Billy D. Williams or some shit, and more like Justice Smollett. So Martell was like, I wanted to come show my support, and Mel was like, I definitely wasn't expecting you to be here. That's why you weren't given an invitation. Like, nigga, why are you here? Did the producer tell you to come? The fuck? So Martell was like, it's only right that I come in here and let you know that I do support you. And Mel was like, a phone call could have did that. Like, she does not see it for that nigga no more. Martell was like, I was there in the beginning days of you working hard. Congratulations on your song. I didn't want to, take all your time. And Mel was like, you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And she reaches out her hand for a handshake. Let me tell you something. When a nigga still got feelings for you and you give them the handshake or like the what up, bruh, to like, we ain't like that no more, they get so irked by that shit. Martell was looking at her like, I know you lying. I know you ain't sticking out your hand to give me no motherfucking handshake. Like, you ain't gonna give me no hug. Because he thought cocking that leg up and putting his hand in his pocket was his sexy look and she was gonna fall for it. And she looking at him like, nigga, now. Ew. Gross. So, Martell in his confession, like, it's great. It's a great accomplishment for Melody and the work that we've put in over the years. Bitch, this is not about you. Don't be trying to make her accomplishments yours. We all saw this season that Mel was the brains behind your whole come up. Yeah, you contributed, but she was the backbone of it all. That's why she's still succeeding and you over there playing catch up, sir. Don't do it to yourself. And then here come Marceau bitch ass in his confessional talking about something. The night was a success, but I gotta admit I was planning on a blow up, but it didn't happen. What kind of fucking man, grown ass man, say that he was anticipating a blow up? Like you just wanted to see them argue. Girl, these niggas so whack. So fucking whack and feminine. Ugh. Anywho, so that was my season finale review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. What y'all think about the season finale? I thought it was overall a good season finale, even though they amped it up with the footage and doing a mid-season trailer. But what do you guys think about Destiny? Do you think that she's being a hater? What do you think about this friendship with her and Mel? Whose side are you on after this whole season? What do you think about Kimmi and this whole resurgence of her being the side piece and her trying to clear her name? What do you think about the Patricia situation? That's the true tea. Patricia needs to be at the motherfucking reunion. What else was talked about? What do you think about Tisha and Kimmi feeling like Tiffany didn't give enough of who she was this season? Yeah, it's a lot to discuss. I'm ready for this 3-part reunion. Can't wait to discuss everything that's going on. Once again, let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to interview the love interest from Mel's video. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next review. Bye.